Hello my friends, and also to anybody new viewers, welcome to my channel. If you looked at the title, it says Physician Heal Thyself. Basically that was me deciding I need to be responsible for my own health. Relying on doctors that were supposed to help me. While I guess I'll give them credit, they were trying. For the most part, they weren't. They were just wanting to push more pills on me. And I was getting tired of taking pills, not getting better. So I decided to look into taking care of myself, what I could do for myself without a bunch of drugs or procedures, whatever, that they were trying to encourage me towards. I'd been talked about about everything from weight loss surgery to all kinds of stuff. So I started on this journey. This is the second video vlog about my journey that I'm posting today. So I'm going to give you an update. This week, my diet, I decided to go full-on carnivore. I'm going to call it carnivore. I posted a video earlier this week asking me what kind of diet do you think I'm doing, because there's all kinds of labels out there. But what I did this week was I went pretty much all carnivore, except for a few little things here and there. I made sure though I stayed well below 10 carbohydrates, total carbohydrates, every day. And there were a couple days where I can say probably I was maybe 1 or 2 carbohydrates. I can't say I was completely carb free. I'm not that good at measuring, put it that way. I try and keep track mentally, but I'm not one that writes a diary of everything I eat. I just try and keep track of what I'm doing. And I do keep track of my blood sugars since I'm diabetic. I keep track of my medications, insulins. I've been tracking, of course, my blood pressure on this journey. I've been tracking my weight. So I am tracking some things. I just don't sit here and measure every little gram of food or anything like that. I just try and stay within certain food groups. And I base what I eat on the research I did and listening to other people that are trying to get their health improved, that have similar health conditions maybe that I have, and they talk about how much better they're doing or how they've completely reversed certain things in their bodies. So I want to make sure you understand I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be. The only thing I'm explaining is what I've been doing and the results I've been experiencing. So I encourage you, if you want to make a change in your life and take control of your own health, you can definitely do that. But you need to do research, find medical advice you can trust. If it's your own physician, great. If you need to change physicians, why not? Look into a different doctor maybe. But you'll know when you see things changing in your life. So this week I'm happy to report, after the diet I went on this week, the food I did this week, I ate 2 meals a day and a couple snacks here and there, but not every day. Mostly I ate 2 meals a day, mostly meat. I didn't eat any chicken this week. It was all beef and pork. I did have eggs, but not chicken meat, wings, drumsticks, thighs, that kind of stuff. Strictly beef and pork. And overall, mostly beef. I would say 5 of the 7 days I ate beef. Most of the time it's just ground beef. simply broiling or air frying or whatever, cooking up a half a pound to 3/4 pound of hamburger. I've been cooking it mostly medium rare. I buy it from a source that I think is, pretty safe, so I don't have to have it super well done. I don't like it when it gets so well done and dried out. I like it to still be juicy. I usually put a little salt and pepper, and I use the real salt, not the typical table salt. I use that Redmond real salt, and I use that quite a bit. In fact, this week I probably doubled up on how much salting I was taking in. My blood pressure has been really good. I'm not taking blood pressure medication anymore, and it's still staying very stable within what's considered the normal range. So I upped my salt intake this week along with other things. I still don't take a lot of salt, maybe half a teaspoon a day, where I was doing maybe a 1/4 teaspoon. So I don't know, like I said, I don't measure exactly, but I've upped it some. I did have some hard-boiled eggs this week, and I think I had a fried egg or two once also. Omelet, I think I had an omelet once this week. I've been having cheese. I love my cheese. I have hard cheeses, cheddars. I have pepper jack because I am a spicy food lover, so I had some pepper jack. I had some mozzarella this week that I would put on top of my hamburger patties. So that's kind of been my diet for this week. Now let me tell you what happened. After all that, my weight loss has been running about 1 pound a week, sometimes none, sometimes 1.5. But for the last 5-6 weeks, I've been losing, but it really slowed down from when I first started 3.5-4 months ago now. I was shocked. I got on the scale this morning. I weighed last week in the morning. 7 days later, I weighed this morning, same time, right after I got up, and I was down 4.8 pounds. What can I say? It had to be my pretty much going to a very minimal carb intake and very careful about what I ate. Not quantity-wise, I eat till I'm full, but even that's not as much. I can get away with eating less and feeling full faster than I used to. It seemed like my appetite went, a year ago, I was always hungry. So I'm happy with that. I will admit there was a couple days I did have some cravings. Yesterday was one of them. Wasn't because I was hungry. I can't even say it was because I was bored. Maybe it was something I saw, an ad or something, I don't know, on TV. But I would have something pop into my mind. Boy, I sure would love blank, whatever blank is. But you know what? I got my mind, I thought about, why am I having this craving? Am I hungry? Am I thirsty? Maybe take a sip or two of water. But overall, I got right past it. And so it was mind over matter, if you will. Just realizing that it was my mind playing tricks on me. It wasn't because I was hungry. I don't think I crave sugar anymore. I really don't. It was just something that came in my mind, maybe a memory of how I used to think something tastes really good. I'm not sure. But anyway, I didn't give in and the cravings went by. One of the things that happened this week, probably most of you are aware, it's been a week or so now, a little over a week, that we saw the news come out about what was happening in the Middle East, specifically in Israel. I was in Israel. I went there on a visit. I think it was 12 years ago now, 11 and a half years ago, something like that. Almost 12, I think. And so I loved Israel. Beautiful place. Of course, when I went, things aren't like they are now. I know this isn't the mainstream of what my video is, but I just ask you guys, I'm not sure, and it doesn't matter to me in whatever form of higher power or whatever that maybe you believe in. I believe in the Bible, and the Bible tells me to pray for peace in Jerusalem. So I'm just going to make that quick statement. There's a lot of political noise out there. In fact, half the stuff I see on, probably more than half of what I see on news, media, YouTube videos, things like that, it's all political propaganda. And so just don't believe that. It's not important. The noise. What's important is that we can have peace. I have to admit, I think what's happening over there is terrible for the people of Israel. I think it's terrible for the people that live in the West Bank. The Palestinians are being held hostage by the own Hamas government group, if you call them that. So just, if you have a moment, think about and send out your wishes for peace. We all need to just get along. Anyway, let me get back to my week on my diet. So this week my next week, again, I'm not expecting to lose almost 5 pounds again maybe, but I'm going to go another week of really being on a virtual carnivore meal. I've got a couple condiments that I do eat, and that's what few carbs I pick up is from those. Sometimes I use a little sour cream with some ranch seasoning in it. I may use that as a condiment. I do use some sugar-free ketchup. I use some mustard here and there. So I'm picking up a few carbs from that kind of thing. But overall, I'm really eating meat, cheese, and eggs. And I'm being careful on not eating too much cheese either. I love cheese. And I guess that's one of the things I need to be aware that I could maybe start craving cheese and going to the cheese, overdoing it on cheese. So I'm just using it, but not going crazy with it. So I've got a few things I want to try this week. One of the things I've been seeing on YouTube is the recipe for a keto pizza, where the crust is made out of chicken, canned chicken, Parmesan cheese, egg, some Italian seasoning, things like that. And then you prepare that, and you make some toppings with some kind of tomato sauce. In my case, I'm thinking I have a really favorite salsa that I like that is very low carb. In fact, it's almost none. So I maybe use a little salsa for my base, and then put some onions. Again, they're low carb, so I won't put a ton of them though. Some onions, some pepperoni, mozzarella cheese. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And try that out, just as a variation of the keto pizza. I've got a family reunion coming up in the form of a picnic. Well, there'd be about 25 to 30 of my family gathering. And so I've seen the menu they're planning, and basically I can't even eat most of the stuff. Chips and hot dogs with buns and baked beans and I'm not sure what all, but there's all kinds of stuff. There's a few people said they bring some veggies. Somebody said pasta salad, I think. Anyway, I'm not afraid of going, but I'm actually not even thinking about going there for the food. I'm planning on just making my own little lunch, and actually it'll be my breakfast, my midday meal. And so I've been thinking about maybe making some jalapeno poppers and have a few of those. Again, it'll be very low carb with some bacon, cream cheese, maybe Parmesan cheese, and of course jalapenos. Like I say, I love spicy food. And then for dessert, I've been thinking about trying the keto cheesecake recipes that are out there. Just making them small, like in a muffin pan, making a few of those. Again, I think they sound like they'll give me that satisfaction while everybody's eating cake. There'll be a birthday celebration, I think. I'm not sure what all. There's several birthdays this time of year in the family. So instead of me eating cake and ice cream or whatever else cookies they have, I'll just have one of my little mini cheesecakes. I'm a little nervous that if I don't bring enough, I may have people wanting to eat them though. So I'll probably bring a few and let people try them. But anyway, that's kind of my plan for the next week. Almost 2 weeks. And again, I'll report back in a week. Let you guys know how it's going. I also want to continue to do a midweek update on different things that I've done on my journey. Things I've gone through, maybe some of the physical symptoms I have dealt with as I started this journey and where I'm at now. So look for those videos also. So again, thanks for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate it if you'd share this video with somebody that is wanting to try this lifestyle. Let me know if you're already a keto person or a carnivore person. If you have a YouTube channel, post it in the comments. I'm always looking for more video content. I like seeing people and their stories because it's encouraging for me to continue. Not that I'm discouraged at all. But share your channel with me and I'll actually try and promote it. I know that supposedly I can post on community section of my page other YouTube channels. So let me know what your channel is and I'll share it. And you do the same for me, and so we can help each other's channels grow. Again, I'm going to say goodbye. Have a blessed day and look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.